I I am super anxious, and I don't know why. I know it's okay. So I knew getting into a space with all of you and talking about it is gonna help. Just get rid of all of that anxiety because there's no reason it should be there. Or is it telling us something? Is it supposed to be there? And it's just a warning to our own mentality and spirit and body that something's off balance. I started the day ready for work, but it was raining, which is a beautiful day and a beautiful blessing, but I was, thrown off for a second because I'm working outside and so I can't work in the rain, and I'm like, "Oh, what do I do now? What do I do?" Really, I always feel like what is the next task I need to accomplish? Need to accomplish. We don't need to do anything. I stopped myself there and I'm like, wow, it's just a beautiful day and this rain is a beautiful blessing. The universe is giving me an open day to explore life. I just felt good, just not having to do anything, needing to. But I'm like, okay, I was able to ask myself, what do I want to do? Well, just saying that out loud, just switching that mentality, having a different frame of mind right away. I just reaffirming that I don't need to do anything. I don't have to do anything at the sacrifice of myself. What do I want to do? Oh, that sounds so nice. In that space, I'm able to breathe. Oh, and that's where a huge part of the anxiety comes from. As soon as we're so fixated on time and schedules, that as soon as I put a time limit on something, even if it's something I want and am excited to do, as soon as I put a time limit on there, all of a sudden, I feel like there's 1,000 things I have to do right now to get ready for that, and it is so overwhelming. Really. And it's all just simple stuff. Re- really, it's all simple stuff we do anyways with ease. Like putting on my shoes, getting a getting a jacket on, getting a cup of water, this and that, getting everything I need in my pockets. But as soon as I think of it all at once and that I have to do it to meet this time frame, it's chaos, an unmanageable chaos. It's just anxiety. It is just anxiety. I feel like I am putting time and a schedule first, and my well being is second. And that is not Correct. That is never how it should be. Everybody, everybody feels this, okay? Everybody understands being a little late or being anxious, being stressed, being rushed. There's traffic, there's so many things out of our control. That's why we get so anxious. It is all out of our control, and we are trying to control it. We think we're supposed to be in control. We're not. We're supposed to let go of that need to control things. You know, I'm going to slow things down really quick, okay? If you're in an anxious place, do this with me. I know it'll help, okay? Because we created time so we can bend and fold it and manage it how we want. How we want, okay? I'm gonna close my eyes and just really take 10 deep breaths. A slow inhale through the nose, and an even longer exhale. Really fill up those lungs. Fill up those beautiful lungs in your beautiful body with the gorgeous air we're surrounded with, giving us life. Don't hold it in though. You're not trying to hold on to that air. It's good and it's beautiful and you let it go. And that's how it's supposed to be. Just a few more breaths. One more. Wow. Such a simple and yet powerful technique we have right at our fingertips. Right there. We breathe constantly, not thinking about it. But as soon as we consciously breathe, it falls into that category of we want to breathe. It's not just some pressing thing we have to do, like going to the bathroom, it can be everything can be enjoyable and really aligned with our center. I find closing my eyes really helps take away that external physical world for a moment and bring some attention to your other senses and to your inner being. So I decided with my extra time that I would finish that painting of the balloon fiesta and the all the beautiful environment we have here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, from an imaginary perspective of being in a hot air balloon. It's my dream one day too. I know I will. That excites me. But right now I can imagine it and have fun painting it. I want to show you it. It's still wet, but what do you think? I love the colors. Wow. I really see it. I mean, I feel like I'm in an hot air balloon. I see the volcanic mesa here, the beautiful Bosque and Rio Grande, the city, our mountains and sky, and wow. I just like colors. Colors make me feel good. I like living my life in colors. I'm not a black and gray person, though of course there's beauty there too. Hmm. Actually, there's a lot of stuff, like a lot of artwork. I love that it's just black and white. And that shows that, in the simplicity, there's beauty. Being simple, there's beauty. I'm looking at the time right now and I'm like, I can spare a few more minutes to have this safe space with all of you. And I want to say I appreciate all of you. Really, I was just creating this safe space for myself. And I'm so happy that this safe space is reaching other people to bring some balance, some harmony, just get rid of some of that anxiety we're all dealing with. Um, Oh yeah, actually, I'm gonna end it on just one quick back session because when I was getting in that such anxious, when I was getting in that very anxious place, I noticed I was walking around the house, my back was bent because I was letting that anxiety push me down. We are strong. We're strong. I can do one back exercise and I feel like that's nice. Ooh, take this jacket off really quick. Um, oh, just realign that back. That strong back that's always holding us up. Well, I am still anxious actually, and I'm gonna share this with you, and that's how it's gonna defeat this anxiety. I am still anxious, and I'm almost even sad, overwhelming anxious, because that painting was still wet. And when I showed it, I put some of the paint on really thick. And when I showed it, and some of the paint just dripped a little bit. And that's okay. It's just, I'm gonna let this out really quick because it is just letting go of that need to control. And I feel like even expressing myself with a painting, something that makes me feel good, expressing myself still has to be. It's okay. It's okay. That's the true beauty. It is okay that we just express ourselves. And that's what we're trying to do. And the feeling we need to control and be perfect puts a block on us even being able to try and express ourselves. If I wanted things in my control and perfect, I remember when I was beginning to try and being an aspiring artist, that's why I would never make paintings or drawings or art at all, even though I wanted to, because I wanted this picture perfect image that I had in my head. And as soon as I started, I'm like, it's not it. Garbage. Wow. I'm looking at this painting now, and it's more beautiful to me now because it's not about the painting. It's about how I feel. It's about how we feel. It's not about the task. I mean, it's still pretty much the same. Just a couple drips here and there. But you know what? Instead of throwing it in the garbage now I can actually appreciate it because I've let go of that control. Wow, and letting go of that control is letting go of that attachment. That's what it is. I was attached to the painting. I was attached to how it made me feel, to all of this and that. And just letting it go completely, I feel good. And you know what? I'm going to give it to somebody as a gift because that feels good. Because I don't need to hold on to it. Wow. Well, I just needed to talk. I know I'm going to be doing stretching throughout the day. Maybe we can do a specific, a nice stretching and another crying session, of course, later today. Tonight, maybe. Oh, I just needed to talk. And thank you for listening. Okay. I hope all of you have a good day, okay? And I'll see you later. Bye bye.